Okay, I'm just going to show you how to make a viewfinder first of all, something a bit like this. I'm going to use this card here. I'm just going to draw a line from one corner to the other. And then I'm going to go in about 3 centimeters on each side. And I'm going to join these together. And now we're going to fold it in half. A little bit awkward with this card. You see it's on the halfway point. That will just make the cutting easier. There we've got the viewfinder. If you want your hands free using a viewfinder, it could be quite useful just to clip it to the peak of a cap. So I'll just show you how I've made the one I tried the other day. So I'm just going to find a nice piece of card, moderately stiff. It doesn't have to be too thick. And it doesn't need to be quite as long as that either, so let's trim that down. Okay, so the bit that I want to cut the aperture in is here, so I'm just going to fold that over. And then I'll just mark on the back a little rectangle. You can use a ruler if you want to. It only has to be... It's helpful if it's similar proportions to the page that you're going to be drawing on. But you can really make it any shape you want. I quite often like a square composition. Anyway, and it doesn't have to be beautiful. Now you could use a pair of scissors on this, just fold it in half and cut along there, but I'm just going to use this craft knife with some care just to cut the rectangle out. If I'm cutting a larger thing, I'd usually use a metal straight edge that will protect my fingers if I slip. And there you have it. Okay, you can make it a bit more regular than this, obviously. I'm just doing a quick demonstration. I like to have it slightly over one side and just hold it on with a clip like this, one of these little spring clips that you can get. And you can adjust the distance away from your face. But because it's quite close to your eye, you do want the aperture quite small. And then you may find it's tilted when it's on your head, so you can either move the position on the peak of your cap. Alternatively, you can just tip the cap to a rakish angle and wear it with style. I found this worked really well, both indoors, looking at a still life, and when I was outdoors yesterday. So it's quite a quick and convenient method. And of course, you don't have to keep it plain like this. If you have a personal style that's a bit more interesting, then you can always make them look a bit more interesting too and embellish them, but just depends what you're after, really. It's a very useful accessory to have with you. If you make them small enough, they'll tuck inside your sketchbook. And it can just make a useful way to find better compositions and pick out details or potential pictures when you're feeling a bit uninspired when you're looking around you. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps the channel. To see more about using viewfinders, watch this video next. I look forward to seeing you there.